Welcome to Straight Outta Jersey. Today's podcast is brought to you by Ace Sunglasses. Go to acesunglasses.com.au to purchase some of the best shades around. Use promo code MRG30 and receive 30% off selected brands. That's Ace Sunglasses, the shades of true champions. And don't forget to subscribe to Straight Outta Powered by the Zapata brand studio. Straight Outta Jersey with Jersey Jay-Z and the freak of New York, Gregg Valentino.
What's up, guys? We are live Thursday. I'm Joe Zapata, and there's my brother from another mother, Gregg Valentino. What's up, Greg?
What is going on, Joseph? How you doing?
Good. So we got a couple people in the chat. CH said hello. What's up?
CH, what are you doing?
Anthony D is there. What's up, Anthony? How you doing?
Anthony D.
CH said he said F Kamala. John Mancini, What's up, brother? Good seeing you, John.
By the way, I would give Kamala a little spam, ham in a can.
Would you?
I think I would. She's not good looking, but I don't know. I picture her being when she was younger, she was kind of cute. She wasn't that bad looking.
No. So we're going to talk about Kamala because, I mean, she had a debate against Trump. I didn't see it. I was watching with football and stuff. But from what I saw, they were saying Trump got his ass kicked. Greg, so what is your whole opinion of the whole thing? What's up, biggest Momo?
Oh, God. Well, let me.
Hi, Natalia.
Hey, Natalia, how are you? Trump did not get his ass kicked. But what happened was she definitely threw him off his game. Now, I've been talking, I talk to you and I go on these fucking rants. And when I get you, you could probably put the phone down, walk away, take a shit, go eat a fucking meatball wedge, come back and pick up the phone.
And you'll still be the yes.
You know what I mean? And then I was talking to Dave Smith. I told him if he was on, actually, if he was going to come on here. I don't know if he does. I told him, come on, talk to Joe, get us on, because he's a big, he's friends with some of the people that are in the Trump thing there. But
okay.
As people are coming in, we'll get into this 1 second. I just want to say something really fast.
Yeah.
A lot of people asking me, okay, we're going to get into the Kamala thing in 1 second.
Go ahead.
Second. And as we'll give people time to come in here anyway.
Yeah, sure.
But I just want to make one thing clear. I love the guys on RX. They're my brothers. I love them all. They're great guys. I'm friends with them all. But there's no way I am going on any fucking boat cruise. That is not happening. Because I'm getting people asking me, so you going on a boat cruise? I heard you're going on a cruise. If you're going on a cruise, I'll go on that cruise. You can go on a cruise, but I can't. I am not going on no cruise. I know Dave's like, it's only $400. First of all, you're out of your mind if you think I'm going to pay. I wouldn't pay $4, okay? Number one, I got a little problem. I got to take care of a whole family here, okay? Mm-hmm. So, and by the way, my niece might be bringing over a pizza, so I might have a slice of pizza online here with you guys.
Go ahead.
All right, I'll see if she stick her face in. She's a pretty girl. I raised her. So anyway, so I'm not going on no fucking cruise. First of all, if you ever saw me get on a boat, any of you people, right? Don't get on that boat, because I'm telling you, be the fucking Titanic. I'm telling you.
You hit an iceberg. You would definitely hit an iceberg.
Fucking clue. If I could go on a fucking grocery line, right? And it could be one long line and one short line. I get on a short line, and as soon as I get up there, they run out of tape and shit, and they got to fucking do. And I'm like, dude, I tell the people behind me, did you see me on the line? Never get on the line. Never. You understand? Because I live in a universe where 2 and 2 doesn't equal 4, and it's not 22. It's a number we never could. I don't know. It's an abstract fucking number. So with my luck, I'll go on a Titanic. First of all, my girlfriend's Mexican. She can't swim. Now, maybe if she had a suitcase over her head like this, she could get some water. Okay? Because she's Mexican. Oh my God, that's so racist. Anyway.
Well, how did your mother-in-law get here?
Oh, God. Let me tell you something. If the alligators went in, they'd sniff that ass of hers and they'd be like, oh, fuck, we're not eating that. Even the alligators over there don't want to eat that shit. Oh, fuck, that's like alligator junk food. They don't want it. You know what I mean? That's like a junk food to like any fucking fish or she's been back and forth, and they keep deporting her. Even our own families, like her husband's like, please, get her over there. We'll see his father. But
CH said, I don't get the concept cruise. does he want to book an empty boat with only RX fans?
No, they want to do a big RX cruise, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love my RX brothers, so there's no shade here. Okay, I'm just telling you, I don't give a fuck. Even if the Zapatas over here decided to have a cruise, I can't go on. I don't like fucking being out in the middle of the ocean. I have a phobia for that. Do you understand? And with my luck, I'd be shark food, and I ain't doing it. I can't. I'm not going out there. Plus, I ain't gonna get paid. They want me to pay to go out there. Imagine that. Imagine me paying to go out there. You out of your fucking mind. And I'm not going to do it for $500 or, I'll take.
What people don't, Greg, what people don't know is that people that go on a cruise,
yeah,
they have enough life jackets for everybody on the cruise. However, if the boat goes down, there's not enough little boats to take all those people.
Oh, I'm sure of it. There's, and you get the.
You'll be floating in the ocean on a raft.
You're damn right. You're damn right. You're damn right. I'd be the fucking me and my unswimming girlfriend. My girlfriend cannot swim, and it's not a joke. She can't swim. Again, maybe a fucking suitcase over the head. It's natural to the Mexican, but she can't swim. All right. And I'm not going on no fucking cruise and then have we could play a game on there. Like we could do they have games like who, like the clue, like who killed the missing. I'm like, get the food of my fucking in middle school, but I'm not, I can't. I love the guys. I love Dave. I love all those guys. There's no disrespect, but I am not going on no cruise. I'm not swim. I cannot. I can swim. But not for long. And I
can see you like Leonardo DiCaprio, like, don't let go, Jack. And Lucia just let you go and just take off.
Oh, shit. Lucia would be like, bye, bitch. She comes on the boat, women and children first. And I'd be like, holy shit, I identify as a woman. You know what I mean? But, yeah, imagine if you're on a cruise and women and children. If you identified as a woman, could you get on there?
That would be a big problem, wouldn't it? If you identified as a woman.
Well, trust me, I'd identify as the biggest bitch you ever met. But I am not going on no cruise. I keep getting people asking me. I've had fucking Dave brought it up the last couple of shows.
Yeah.
And I'm getting people fucking asking me, bro, you going on a cruise? You going on a cruise? Also, I'll go on. And I'm like, guy, I am not going on no cruise. I know Dave's like, you're going on. No, I'm not. And you can offer me $1,000, bro. You better be 10 or more. Because
John Mancini brought up a good point. Bring your mother-in-law on the cruise, and then if anything happens,
are you kidding me? The boat would tilt like this. It drives like a speed bump. She'd walk back and shit. Forget about it. You wouldn't want that shit.
No, I didn't think about it that way. The boat would sink.
If she came out with a bikini on and shit, everybody's like, ah! If you have people fucking jumping off the side and shit, shark,
Oh, God, that's so funny. Well, I know you're not going to be getting on any cruise anytime soon.
I can't do it. I can't. You guys don't understand. I can't. So all you guys asking me, I can't do it. I can't.
I know, a lot of people have been asking. A lot of people have been asking, but
you have to give me First of all, I want about 10 grand. I'm not to be about 10 grand, but be like minimum. And there better be fucking helicopters flying over 24 hours. So at any time, I'm like, okay, get me off here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As much as I hear,
now, Greg, are you scared of like roller coasters and rides like that or no?
I don't go nowhere, none of that.
You don't do that.
It was different. When I was a kid, I used to go out in Brooklyn. I used to go off Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn. I'd say you New Yorkers know what I'm talking about. You others, you don't know. But Sheepshead Bay in Brooklyn, I used to go out on a Klondike and all this fun. My friend owns that boat right now, the Klondike. I used to go out there, bro. We'd be fishing, me and my boy. We'd be fishing in fucking January. The worst day, the fucking waves would be like 10 feet high. The boat would be like going like this. I was like 16, 17 years old. Everybody's on a boat fucking vomiting except for me and my friend, which we had to go outside. It was fucking freezing. But we sat on the back of the boat because I couldn't be watching everybody standing there over a garbage bin like this. And I'm like, because it's going to cause barfarama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, but back then I can handle. I don't know what the hell happened to me. I went with that same friend. He owns the gym I train at. We went on a circle line. The water was like glass. And I was like already getting like queasy. And my friend's like, dude, you're fucking kidding me. It's like fucking, it was like August or something like that, or July. The water was like glass. You know what I mean? Now, you people don't know what the circle line is. It's right off, it's in Manhattan. Well, it's off Manhattan. It's the water. That's right there.
Tyler Durden said that Dave's been traveling every weekend.
Yeah, well, when you're single and ready to mingle. But, the thing is, I love Dave, but I know he thinks I can't. I don't know. He opened up a can of worms. Everybody wants to see me. Why do you want to see me on a trip? Go watch those other guys. You can go on. I doubt Jimmy's going to go. I'd have to talk to Jimmy, but I picture him having the same kind of phobia as I have.
I'm not sure Jimmy would go, but I don't know.
But you go, dude. I know everybody says, no, those boats are like, Dave's like, the boat's like a block long and it doesn't move. Bullshit. My sister's been on cruises. My nieces go on cruises. They just came back, right? Lucia, right? They go like 4 a year.
Yeah. I know your nieces were just, they were telling me, yes.
It's a little, gets a little rocky. It's not like when they're hunting a paleo crab up there in fucking Alaska. But there's times where my daughter at 10 years old went on a cruise with her mother, my ex, and there was a tornado, like the Twister, one of them things out there, and they all fucking videoed. They had that reroute the cruise, that's my kids' luck. If I was on that boat, the fucking tornado would have followed.
Oh yeah, it'd be a Category 5 hurricane if you went.
Yeah, man, I ain't going nowhere. I'm just letting you guys know. All the people asking me, no, you're going. You bullshit.
You'd be on a 3-hour tour.
I come up with like 10 grand. That's the only way I'm going. Not no 1,000. I don't give a fuck. 10 grand. Yeah. And plus you. And he said, oh well, I'll get it so you guys only pay like $400. Well, you think I'm paying to go on there? Are you fucking nuts? Even my girlfriend's like, fuck that. I ain't paying. You gotta pay. Go listen. If you guys want to go on that, you don't need me. Come on here. John's a fun guy. Armand's, cruise. He's been on a million, so he might be like a cruise ship leader there. I'm sure Larry, would be, fun to be around. But I can't. I'm not going. So that.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd be going anyway.
No, I can't. Everybody's asking me about that. Joe, even you asked me about that.
I did ask you because I heard it. Everyone was talking about it. Even I said, Greg, when you go on that cruise?
I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I can't.
No way.
If I was going to go to one of those fucking islands, like my niece is going all these cruises, not just islands, but they go to like ultra Europe. I think they talked to you about that, didn't they, Joe?
Yes.
My niece.
Yeah, they did. Your niece, yeah.
My sister was Miss Cruise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
You're going to be on a cruise with all bodybuilders. That's going to be.
Yeah, and I know, Dave. Okay, come on. We're going to have a fucking pose down.
We're all going to pose down.
I don't want to do any of that shit. No. Even though I probably look better than all of them. Not for nothing. I know what I look like. I don't know what they look like. But we won't get into that.
Well,
I'm not going to do it. I can't.
Well,
I can't. I have a phobia. If I was going to go to one of those tropical places, it's bad enough I shit my ass in a plane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like planes, but I'd rather go on a plane any day of the week than a boat.
Really? You'd rather do a plane? You'd rather fly than be on a boat? Yeah,
man. Yeah. I told him the only way I'd go on a cruise if it's docked. If the boat stays docked, we don't go anywhere. I did a photo shoot on a famous boat called the Frying Pan in New York City, and like Madonna and all these people, they rent it out for like parties.
Okay.
It was once a sunken what do you call it? Tugboat. It was a tugboat. There was some of those barnacles in there and shit. But it's a famous boat, like celebrities, like they rent it out to have parties and dinners and shit. And I did a photo shoot for Men's Fitness, and it's, if you ever saw it, it's the Popeye. There's pictures of me as Popeye, where I'm sticking my arm out there and everything. And that was filmed on a Frying Pan, and that shit was in December of like 2002 or 2003, something like that. And that fucking water, even though it was a docked boat in the river, that shit was going up and down. And I even the crew was starting to get a little, the camera crew. And I was like, holy shit, I'm going to fucking hurl,
So you wouldn't, you're not too adventurous right now. You wouldn't do that.
No cruises.
No. Have you ever bungee jumped? I bungee jumped before.
No, are you kidding me?
I did it for, it was like
the water's heights.
Yeah, I did it when I was like 21 in Florida. And I did it it was like 20 stories in the air.
No way. No way.
I did it. I had to get, the guy told me to count, and when he counted to 3, I didn't move. And they tell you when you give the money, they say, once you pay, there's no refund. Once you get to the top, there is no refund. They tell you, and it was like $70, $80, like 1995. I got to the top and looked down. I was like, I can't do this. And the guy's like, well, you can go back down. But I said, no, my friend was with me. Put it on me. He said, count to 3 and then go. I counted to 3, didn't go. He said, count to 3 again. I counted to 2 and he pushed me.
Your friend pushed you or the guy pushed you?
The guy who's up on top pushed me after they strapped me in. He pushed me.
You got to be kidding me. I'd be going on, I'm going to kill you. You know, I'd fucking.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh, yeah.
Dude,
I mean, it's the scariest thing ever, too. It's that dream where you're falling. That's what it feels like. That's how you feel.
Dude, I can't do that. No, I can't. I have friends that jump from planes. My friend Emilio, who was Snooki's boyfriend, jumps from airplanes and shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind, bro. There'd be a giant turd coming down if it was me.
Yeah.
You know?
Tyler says, I love the RX crew, but being stuck on a boat with them, I'd rather put my dog to sleep.
Yeah, no, I do. I love the RX crew too. But the thing is, and I know Dave likes nerdy shit. Like, oh my God, we should all like play Scrabble or something like that. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't doing. First, I'm not going on. I can't. I don't like the water like that. I'm scared. No. When I was young, it might stem from when I was like 1 year old. I don't remember this. Well, my father's like they had a party for something. I don't know what the hell it was. It might have been a 4th of July. I don't know. I was only one. I don't remember it. But they said I walked in off Rye in Rye, New York, to where Playland is or whatever. I think there's a pier, and I walked off the pier and fell like 12 feet in the bottom of the ocean. And my father dove in and grabbed me and it pulled me out of there.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember, but that might have like a subconscious fear of water with me, because like to me, drowning. You know, people like burning or drowning. You know what I mean? I think a burn might be better. I don't know. Drowning is fucking no way.
CH said, name some of the pets you've had in your life. Greg.
The what?
CH said, Greg, name some of the pets you've had in your life. Tyler reminded me with that dog comment. You have the turtles?
Yeah, dog. I have turtles. I had Dave Colombo gave me a gecko, so I used to call it Dave. It could have been a woman. I don't know, female. I don't even know. The gecko's name was Dave. I've had lobsters. I've had crabs. We had like the killer crab, bro. We had a crab in one tank here. And we'd look, it's not in the tank. And we go we had 3 tanks in a row. We'd be all the way down in the next tank, 3 tanks down. And I'm like, how the fuck did he get up? Because there's a lid on it and everything. But he crawled up and went out of the filter, crawled all the way up, walked over 2 other tanks, and then dove into this other tank.
Wow.
He dove into the tank with the fucking turtles. And the turtles were trying to kill him. And he played dead like this. We were like, oh, fuck, it's dead. We took it out of there. As soon as I took it out of here, started walking around. I'm like, oh, fuck, he's alive. He was playing dead.
All right, so Greg, let's talk about Kamala real quick.
I have ferrets too, but
And yeah, ferrets. So Kamala, did she beat Trump in the debate?
No, not at all. Not at all. See,
you don't think so?
No, Trump, not for nothing. You know what it is? She threw Trump off his game because Trump had bad advice. They kept telling Trump, whatever you do, don't fucking, don't attack her. Let her talk, all this other bullshit. But she was lying. She make up lies. This shit with the whole Prop 25 thing. I'm not even sure what the hell. I know it's a far right thing. He never even read it. He has nothing to do with it. But she's tagging him with it, saying, "Oh, he's responsible." She's lying. She knows he has nothing to do with it. But the thing is, they're lying. Hey, wait, my niece.
Is that your niece?
You want to stick your face over here and say hello?
Say hello.
Say hello to this is my crew. This is my lovely niece right here.
Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
On the podcast?
Yes.
Yeah, you're live.
And this is the crew.
I love it.
This is the crew here.
This is the crew.
Yes. My niece, she lived with me for a long time.
Yes.
Yes.
She brought pizza over for everyone.
Me.
That's
I
right.
brought pizza for him. I'm such a good niece.
Yes, she's a great niece. Are you kidding me? I love her. She's like another daughter to me. I'm gonna. What I just do?
Don't touch your computer.
I just turned it off by accident.
You there, Greg? Greg, you still there?
Wait. What happened?
Touch your computer.
Wait. We'll be back on.
I see you, Greg. I see you. You're there.
Hold on. It's still there. Joe.
I see
Joe?
you. I see you.
Okay. Here's this is her boyfriend Angelo right here. Angelo.
Hi, everyone.
Angelo, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Angelo's Italian from Italy. Look at Angelo.
My family's from Italy. I'm not from Italy.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he speaks Italian. I can't speak Italian. Anyway,
Everyone loves Uncle Greg. Everyone loves Uncle Greg.
loves Uncle Greg. Hey, give me a slice of pizza. I'm gonna eat it while I'm talking.
Okay.
Okay.
So Kamala.
The pizza will fuel my, So like, I'm like my cousin Vinny. Okay, like the movie My Cousin Vinny. we get in an argument, I'm a real guinea. When we get in an argument, I can argue that the sky is not really blue. You ever watch a movie, My Cousin Vinny, when Macho's in the jail and he's telling his friend, "Listen, fucking, you got to see My Cousin Vinny. He's the best. He'll win this Trump." You know, we sometimes we'd have a magician. He'd be like, he's got it in his left pocket. He's got it over here. You know, I do the same shit. Oh, look at that! Thank you. Oh my God.
See that pizza, Greg?
You fucking listen. How many of you guys have a niece that bring you pizza? Huh?
Very.
Huh? I mean, I gotta eat again.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, that's good. Where did you get that?
Where'd you get that from? Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
Maria's.
Oh, you got Maria's. No wonder why.
You're making me so hungry, Greg.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's really good. Well, you're going to be spitting at the camera as you talk, so.
Well, I'm Italian. You gotta expect that.
Yeah, I know. You talk and spit.
We gotta wash it down with a little root beer.
Root beer.
Are you guys hot?
No.
Not because I'm doing this at the
Oh
air
my
conditioner.
gosh, we're just sorry.
No, people, they don't care. They want to. They're probably these guys will probably want to see that shit anyway. Thank you, guys. So listen, here's the deal with all that. We're gonna talk about the Kamala Harris thing and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
So here's the deal, right?
Go ahead.
You have to understand, Trump was trying to be very, like straight and diplomatic, and she was baiting him by saying lies. Like, even like the thing where she said, "Oh, your people leave your rallies early." She said that because she was trying to throw him up. What happened is they'll ask her a legitimate question. So, what's your plan? Okay, I'll tell you my plan. And then she starts talking about something else, and then she says that. Because what happens is he gets 2 minutes. So he spends half his 2 minutes trying to defend himself, right? On his rally. Instead of just telling her, first of all, nobody leaves my rallies early. You know you're fucking full of shit.
People got killed at his rally.
You didn't even have rallies, right? And that's what I was going to say is that you should never talk about the people anywhere in my rallies because my people died because of your people.
Yeah.
You know, one of my people died because of your people. He already said I got shot in the head because of you, But the thing is, she doesn't own anything. He should have said from every single time she said anything, he'd say, "But you're there now. Do it now. Stop saying we need new. There's nothing new. If you're in, it's not new.
Mm-hmm.
You're there now. Do it now."
Yeah.
He went to the end to say. He should have said it every time. Number one. First of all, I would have pulled, like, you ever watch a movie, Brewster's Millions, right?
Yes. Richard Pryor.
Right, Richard Pryor. I would have pulled what Richard Pryor pulled in that movie. I would have said, "Listen, did you like Did you like gas when I was a president? Did you like the gas? Under $2 at sometimes. Where I live, it was 182, and then it was a steady 209. Did you like gas? Did you like the price of food? Did you like your freedoms? And did you like the border? Did you like all that? Well, then vote for me. But if you don't like that and you want to go back to you like it better now, then vote for her. Don't vote for me. Don't vote for me. If you like the way things are now, if you like paying $5 for eggs, $6 for eggs, when I was president, there was 77 cents, which is a fact. Okay. Vote for her. Mm-hmm. Don't vote for me. Mm-hmm. Brewster's Millions. That's how we did it. Don't vote for me. That was his slogan was vote. Don't vote for me. You know what I mean?
John Mancini said that there's a whistleblower that said Kamala got the questions before it started.
Yeah. Oh, dude, they. First of all, when they asked him, wait, let me take a swig and I'll straighten this out.
Go ahead.
First of all, when they asked him, why did you claim that Kamala, why'd you question her about being black? All of a sudden now, you said about she's not really black. Mm-hmm. That's because Kamala has always run under her Indian heritage. Okay? Yeah. And she grew up, her father wasn't in the house with her. You know that, right? And yes, her father was Marxist. Mm-hmm. Her father was a Marxist. I'm sorry. Father was a Marxist professor. Mm-hmm. But this is what I would have said if I was Trump. Well, the reason why I said that is, did you see her the other day? She's up there in Detroit and she's talking to people and she figures, okay, a lot of them people like white trash and shit. So I'm going to talk to them like, you better thank a union rep. You better thank a union worker. You better thank your president. Like all this shit. She pulled one of those Hillary Clinton things like, I come too far.
Yeah.
I can't quit now. So wherever she talks, she's a chameleon. She's like Joe Biden. Remember Joe Biden said he was Puerto Rican for a while? He said he was Jewish. He said he was Asian. He says all this shit, right? Scranton Joe. He says all this shit, right? Because he's a chameleon. Now, if Kamala, I would have said, that's what I would have said. I would have said, listen, and wherever she goes, she talks different. Who the fuck knows? 1 minute she's black, now she's Indian, and she's black again. If she went to Little Italy and talked to a bunch of Italians, she'd start being like, hey, you guys have got to vote for me. Trump is a fucked up. You know what I mean? She would have started talking like that. So she would have said, by the way, I guess you don't know, but I got a little bit of Italian in me somewhere. Bullshit. Maybe you were buff-on-googled by some Italian guy, but it doesn't mean you got Italian in you. Trump should have called her out on all that. He should have said to her, well, the reason why is she's a chameleon. Well, whoever she talks to, that's it. So she's talking to black people, and she's talking about ham hocks and chicken grit. You know what I'm saying? Talk to white people, and she's oh my God, I made apple pie the other day. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. The other day, she's talking to these people, and she keeps making accents. Wait, hold on. Let me get the dent out of here. It keeps popping. Okay. The other day, she's talking to these people. Keeps changing the way she talks depending on the audience she's talking to.
Okay.
You understand? That'd be like Trump going down south and saying, well, you all know that. And I love Trump, but please, you don't have to fucking keep saying the same thing. We all know that you closed the border. I get it. But you got to throw the shit at her. Yep. You got to play ping pong. When it all comes to you, you got to smack it back into her court and say, well, you keep talking about how you're going to call. What are you going to do at the border? You could do it right now. You know what I mean? When he did say to her, go get Joe Biden, wake him up, sign a fucking thing, and close the border. Okay? Mm-hmm. He did say that. But the moderators change right away and bring up a different subject. So it's hard for that she doesn't answer anything. She did not answer. Even when she said, I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you all my steps, all the different things. And she didn't tell you anything. She never said anything. But that's because they let her get away with it. But Trump, she would say other things to divert Trump. And then Trump goes through his whole thing, Well, I did this and I did that. And we had the best this. And we already know that. Don't do that shit. But you got to keep asking him, well, wait a minute, why did you do this? Why did you do that? You keep saying this shit. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do it. Same thing with abortion. Trump simply said, he said it 6 times, I'm not against abortion. I said, bring it to the states. Instead of it being a federal law, each state should have their own little take on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's there, but she's like, no, he's going to, and it is true about the babies. Under Waltz, that piece of shit, you fucking people, anybody out there that's, hey, please, if you're Democrat, let's talk. Get somebody, if they're the liberal, get them on here. Let's talk about this because they're fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. Tim Waltz has already had fucking 4 or 5 babies that have died under his fucking care that were aborted, that weren't aborted. They were born, and the mother's like, I don't want it. I can't. And they let it die.
Oh, my God.
Infanticide. It's happened 4 or 5 times. They didn't fact check this, but they fact check it later, and they found that everything she's saying there's no state. There's like 4 or 5 states where that's allowed, and I think New York is one of them. Really? Wow. Same thing with the in vitro fertilization. They kept talking to IVF. For you fucking momos that don't know what that means, it means in vitro fertilization. Now, Trump wants people to start having babies again because this world, everybody, this one's tranny, that one's fucking, so they gay is the way, so we don't have kids anymore. That's what they want, right? That's why abortion's so big. Abortion. Nobody.
What's up, Dan?
How many people are going to get an abortion because they were raped? Right? Dude, listen, I get the perfect fucking cure for abortion. Take it up the ass or take it down the throat. You know what I'm saying? There you go. You don't have to worry about getting pregnant. Anyway. Sure you have kids. But listen, seriously, that would be my fucking thing. I would be like, take it up the ass, anal sex. That's my approach to abortion. But no, all joking aside, Trump actually said, if you guys watched 2 weeks ago, he was saying, I'm actually thinking about making in vitro fertilization a federal thing where we actually fund it. Yes. Yep. I want to fund that. She's trying to say she doesn't want that. She could say Trump said the N-word and people believe it. Meanwhile, where's the proof? Just trying to prove Joe Biden said it. Yep. What about the cat thing? When Trump said the cat thing, you all go, she's laughing. Oh, come on. And the moderators are laughing. And he's like, no. Dude, nobody fact checked that. But it's going on. Joe,
You sent me the videos.
Joe, I just sent Joe about 5 separate videos.
Yep. And
The guy was eating it alive. It was a kitten. He was eating it alive.
Yep. I saw the videos.
Listen, that's because in their country, it's accepted. They do that. It's part of their food. They eat dog. Look at fucking Barack Obama. He tasted dog meat. He actually talked about that. I tasted. He didn't go out and kill a dog, but he went to one of these countries like Thailand or something where they serve a plate up, and this was like, Fluffy the German Shepherd or something like that. And now it's on a fucking plate, but I just spit a pizza.
I knew you would.
It did flying out. I don't know if you guys caught that. We should do that.
Windward attacks said the polls once again have a suspicious 50-50 split between the Dems and Republicans. Well, and what happens is, so it's going to be rigged again.
Listen, I'm telling you something. She did a rally today, and I watched it.
Yeah, she said Trump's scared.
Right. She just sat there and lied about everything. He's against abortion, even in the case of rape and incest. He said 1,000,000 times no. In a case of rape and incest or to save the mother's life, I'm all for it. He said it 100 times. She said today he's against in vitro fertilization and the crowd's roaring and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he said not only is he all for that because he wants people to start having children. First of all, I don't understand. You fucking, some of you women, God, some of them are just pigs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Give birth to the baby. There's plenty of people out there who would love to raise a kid.
Yeah, you're right.
I have friends. I have family members that adopted. You know what I'm saying? I have friends that adopted kids. Shit, I got a lot of friends that adopted kids. I got 2 cousins that adopted kids. They went to Russia to do it because they couldn't. The loopholes here. Forget it. You understand?
Yeah. Dan said they need to fact check at these debates.
They didn't fact check. As a matter of fact, why?
He said they need to.
Let me ask you a question.
They need to, he said.
Listen, can anybody answer me this? Just give me an answer to this. If you're trying to help, you're a moderator now, okay, and you're trying to help find out policy and how who should be president. Why would you ask about Kamala Harris's race? What does that mean? Do you accept her being black? Why would you say she's not black? What does that have to do with fucking her being president? What does that have to do with anything?
No, I don't know.
What does that have to do with anything? And I got to tell you something. I'm sure Vance is a nice guy and all that shit. I feel like he's a little bit, I feel like he's a little bit pompous, okay? I know he grew up like white trash, whatever the fuck it was. Okay. But, he eats from the silver spoon now, and he's a little bit, chin up in the air, and he's the one, I think, who fucking looked at that Proposition 25 shit and said, it's a far right thing. But Trump didn't. And they're using Vance to get to Trump. Like, he said it's not bad. I don't think Vance was the greatest pick. If I was him, I would have picked Tulsi Gabbard, even though I don't think that Trump can work well with a woman. I just think that Trump's too alpha. I just think he can't.
Yes.
It's like, can you picture Andrew Tate? Can you picture him?
No.
Fucking running for any office and having a woman as his VP?
Nope.
Never happened. He's just too fucking alphas. They're too far the other way. Sometimes that's not good. But I would have thought if you had Tulsi Gabbard, I think it would have been a win.
What's up, Jeremy?
I tell you what, hey, Jeremy. Or how about Byron Donalds? Black dude, ex-cop, takes no bullshit, badass motherfucker, right? Byron Donalds. Great choice. But to have a white dude like J.D. Vance, you know what I mean? He's just a little bit snippy here. He used to fucking throw Trump under the bus. I just think not the greatest choice because he's hurting Trump. With all his cat lady statements, it's bad enough. You can't have 2 guys fucking constantly saying shit about women. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I give Trump credit. He bit his fucking, he bit his fucking his pride and he didn't say anything. She baited him to try to break his, when he was standing there and had to hear her saying this shit. I would have just laughed. I would have said, yeah, okay. Yeah, people leave my rallies early. At least I have rallies. You don't have rallies.
Exactly.
I never talk about my people because one of them died. One of them died because you're a radical. You're a radicalness. You're telling people that I'm this bad guy, and now I'm the biggest, target for assassination. Plus, you got the FBI and everybody else is like,
yeah, of course.
Shots, what? You know what I mean?
Yep. Taylor Swift now endorses Kamala. I heard that too.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift has got the silver spoon in her mouth, and she'll do whatever politically correct. You understand
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
And all these little Swiftie girls, oh my God, Taylor Swift,
Yeah. Dan said Tulsi was his pick too, Greg.
Dude, Tulsi would have fucking brought it home for us. And I'll be honest with you, I loved her as a woman. President, you give me Tulsi Gabbard, bro. She's badass. She's like a dude in a woman's body. I'm telling you. And you know what's funny? I like what fucking Andrew Tate said. Sometimes I think he's a dick, but I like what he said. He said Travis Kelce. He said, when she came out with that, I don't know if any of you guys saw that. He said that Travis Kelce sucks her cock. Sucks her. What's her name? Taylor Swift's cock.
Taylor Swift.
Travis Kelce sucks her cock. And he goes, Travis Kelce, if you're watching this, he goes, fuck you, you're a faggot. And then he goes, I dare you to try to kick my fucking ass. Say something about it. He goes, I'll fucking fight you anything. He, because he would probably kill Travis Kelce. You know that. He's a great, And excuse me, I should cut that piece out, what I just said. The F. They don't that word. I was just repeating what he said, and I didn't realize I just said it. Because that can get everybody. He can get away with it, but nobody else can. Yeah.
John Mancini said, she said, I never voted for Trump. It was AI. LOL.
Who said that?
I don't know. I think he was joking.
Who said that, though?
John Mancini said, she said,
no. I mean, you're talking about.
I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was Tulsi. No. John's going to know. I don't think so.
No. Tulsi Gabbard now changed her mind. She was she was a Democrat, but they hammered her. Dude, they're fucking harassing her whole family. They're on like a no-fly list and shit,
Oh, Taylor Swift said that. She never voted for Trump.
All right.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm shocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Taylor Swift. Yeah. I don't know, Greg. I'm worried now. I know I'm just.
Oh, dude,
people gonna drink her juice now.
The hatred for Trump. Let me tell you something. You watch what happens, though. We're going to be in bad shape. And don't think this. Listen, all you fucking guys, I had wars on Twitter. Wars with people saying, oh, I heard the bikers are coming. They're coming to get those people in a row. Oh, yeah, the Hells Angels. Yeah. And I'm like, no, they're not. That's all bullshit. Okay? And there are people like, how do you know? What the fuck do you know? How do you know? Where are they, bro? That was a couple of weeks ago I heard that shit. Where are they? They're not going to do it. Do you really? First of all, it's a liberal governor over there, a liberal mayor. You think he's going to be like, oh, yeah, let the Hells Angels come? Those people have fucking machine guns over there. So if the Hells Angels do come, they better bring machine guns too. And they're not going to allow that to happen. They would bring the army out and fucking wipe out the Hells Angels. I'm just telling you that. I'm on the Hells Angels side. Trust me.
John Hassel. This John Hassel went to school. I'm not sure if this is John Hassel, but Trump has some powerful moments, and they tried to interrupt him. He did great.
I thought Trump did great, but you got to remember something. I do believe that Trump is better when he's a little bit more. He has to be aggressive and call her out like he would call out Hillary. He didn't call her out. He keeps saying the same shit. My administration, and he would waste a whole 2 minutes saying the same shit we hear all the time.
Yep.
No. What you got to do is when she says something, I'm about peace and love. I'm about this. We're all in. I would say, okay, I'm going to forfeit my 2 minutes. Go ahead, explain that to me. What do you mean? What are you going to do? Okay, what are you going to do different? And why can't you do it now?
Yep.
Make her answer that. Make her answer that.
Yep.
You
Harry Dunn said something. He said, if Kamala Harris is in office, the start of freedom of speech will disappear, and people go to jail online for calling people gay.
They're talking about it right now, Harry.
That's going to be great. That's what every freedom of speech is going to be.
Before it's on the show, they were just Laura Ingraham was just talking about that.
Yep. John Hassel said, I agree. John Hassel said, I agree. We should have directed his anger towards Kamala, not the illegals. That's what it should have happened. You're right.
Listen, he has to. The whole idea is he's got to smack it into her court.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
When she goes to set and she says, my administration, we will make it so that all of America, I'd say, okay, I'm going to forfeit my 2 minutes. Explain that to me. How are you going to do that? So give me your idea. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You got my 2 minutes. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to make sure that all America and all people love each other. We're all closer than we are different. And wait, you're still not telling me what's your fucking plan? I'm giving you my 2 minutes. Go ahead. I'm listening. What's your plan?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he should have done. You understand? Bro, let me tell you something. You never win an argument with me. That's my girlfriend. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. You could tell me the sky's blue, right? But I'm colorblind. So I could say, well, to me, it's, I don't know. How do I know you see blue the same color I see blue? You may jump in my body and go, holy fuck, that's red. You understand? Because I'm colorblind, bro. I'll argue with you anything, you know?
Yeah. Winward said Trump stayed quiet in the last debate because he was advised to not scare any of the women away.
Winward, that's what I just said. His advisors told him, don't attack. Act presidential. So he had to sit there and hold in his diarrhea while she was going, you fucking did this and you're no good. And you say blatant lies about him. Blatant lies. Dude, he's Hitler. He's a Nazi. Oh, well, wait a minute. He's the first Jew-loving Nazi because his daughter, Ivanka, who's the apple of his eye, is Orthodox Jew. And she's married to Jared Kushner, who was also in Trump's cabinet, right? He was one of Trump's main advisors. As a matter of fact, he used to clash with Kellyanne Conway. They don't like each other. But check it out. His grandsons fly on Air Force One wearing yarmulkes. Okay, so he's the first Jew-loving Nazi. That's why he did more for Israel. But you know what? I'm sorry. If any of you guys are Jewish out there, I'm sure you're great people. I love Jews. I love ethnic Jewish chicks, too, with the dark hair and everything. Anyway, I'm sure you're great people. But a lot of Jews are fucked up. Okay? You got to understand something. You know why the Nazis got away with what they did? Because they're Jews that helped them. There's Jews right now fucking just for Gaza. I'm like, are you fucking serious? That's as stupid as LGBTQ for Gaza. You fuckers would all be hung. And even you Jews that are for Gaza, go over there. I dare you. Go over the fucking border and say, I'm Jewish, but I'm for Gaza. You know what they'd be like? Kill the Jew. Kill the Jew. They don't give a fuck, you idiot. Nope. You fucking idiots.
Tyler Durton said Kamala $25,000 gift to buy a home makes no sense to sellers because they'll just increase the cost of the home for $25,000.
Dude, and when she said to Trump, you've abused women and this and that, the other thing, I said, okay, you're right. I've had a few little lumps with some chicks. But what about you with downtown Willie Brown? You know what I mean? What about you with downtown Willie Brown? How did you get to where you got?
Yeah.
Where you got? You didn't do no elections and everything, huh?
Montel Williams.
There's some rumors about you. Okay, I'm going to say the same shit you say about me. I heard you did your way up there, you know. You got your way up there. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. There's videos of her with Willie Brown. And she looked hot back then. She was a hot-looking girl when she was young. She wasn't bad.
Yep. Kamala wants another debate, but Trump said he's done.
I give her spam. You know what you got? I'm going to tell my niece. You know what spam is? Ham in the can. I invented that, though. You got to give me credit when I say that.
Winward said that Kamala already wants another debate, but Trump said he is done. No more debates, from what I heard. I heard that too on TMZ.
I would tell him I'll do one more debate, but it's got to be on Fox. It's got to be on Fox, and I want Jesse Waters as one of the fucking Jesse Waters and what's his name? Sean Hannity, or Sean Hannity and what's her name? That I just watched.
Trump should have just went balls to the wall and just boom, just hammered her.
The problem is his advisors were telling him no. Now, there is also a rumor that little hearing device, she had one of those earrings on, and they make now those same exact earrings are earpieces that you can listen to music in. And they're saying that she was into, now, I don't know if that's true because there's conspiracies, but Building 7 and a fucking whatever. I'm just saying there's conspiracies about everything. But all I know is he should have fucking volleyed for serve. When she says, I'm going to do this, and my administration, when we get in office, first of all, you're already in office, so stop saying that. That's what I'd say. You're already in office. Do it now. Out of curiosity, I'm going to give you some of my time. Let me hear it. So what's your plan? We want to make everybody in America. No. That's not your plan. What's your plan? How are you going to make everybody in America sing Kumbaya, hold hands, Kumbaya? You know?
What do you think of Biden putting on Trump's hat?
Dude, Biden's so fucking shot. The Democrat
he's lost. He's gone, that guy.
If I was Joe Biden, dude, if I was Joe Biden or Joe Biden's family, first of all, he should pardon his son. Okay, I think his son's an asshole, but pardon him. Because if you're a real father, you would do that. I don't care how bad
it's true.
If it was my son, even if he fucked up, I pardon him. But listen, let me tell you something.
He's gone, man. Biden's gone.
If I was him, I'd pull a Richard Nixon. What are you going to do when you don't have Nixon to kick around anymore? I would get out there and I'd say, listen, I just want to say to everybody, I was running for president. And she said I was totally fit. If you remember, just before the debate, she said I was totally fit. I'm on my game. But she pulled a little coup and stuck it right in my fucking ass. So all you liberals, fuck you. I'm out. Say goodbye to Joe Biden because you don't have Joe Biden to kick around anymore. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I go like this. I go like
he don't know if he's coming or going right now. He don't know. He has no-
Trump, just to fuck everybody over. Because you got fucked. Joe Biden, wake the fuck up. You got fucked. That woman never won a primary. How the fuck did they just let her? Oh, yeah, give it to her because she's a vice president.
Yep, that's what they did. Just gave it to her.
Donald Trump had to win a primary. What are you fucking talking about? Everybody, you have to have a primary. That's the rules.
That's the rules. Yep.
How the fuck did she get in there?
Yep.
Come on, man. She hasn't done a fucking thing. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to help the middle class. Why would you help the middle class over the 3.5 years? Mm-hmm. Why am I paying fucking $6 for eggs? Why?
Yep.
Why?
Dan says Hunter is a shitbag.
Dude, Dollar Tree is $1.25, and they also have shit in there for $5 now. That never happened. Everything in it was $1. I go to McDonald's. There's no $1 menu anymore. What do I get? Oh, hey, Lucia, we go to fucking dollar, like we go to these like places, right? Like McDonald's. What was it? Was it Wendy's where you used to work, by the way? You want to charge like for a packet? Oh, if you want a packet of ketchup, okay, that's an extra $1. It's like 50 cents for like little buffalo sauce or something like that. Yeah. I don't give it to my girlfriend. It's gonna make her fart all night, and then I'm fucked. But then no anal sex. Well, I'll still pound it, but I won't. I can't eat. I can't eat it though. I won't.
She likes it spicy.
It's so spicy. My niece is like, holy shit.
Your niece is like, what the hell just happened tonight?
Yeah. He's like, oh my god. But then again, you grew up with me, so you should know that. Right, Angelo? Yeah. There you go. Angelo's like, yep.
Angelo wants to get out of that house.
No, Angelo's used to my bullshit. I love Angelo. He's a good man. You know, he is. He's a good guy. I don't like soccer. You know, he's a soccer coach. But you know, we all have our downfalls. But
is he a Yankee fan at least?
Yeah, he's a Yankee fan. Yeah,
okay.
I'm just saying, he's a soccer coach. He does it for a living. He's a really good coach too. I just, you know, when I think of soccer, I feel like it means like you hit a girl.
Tyler Durden said garden statues are up 35%.
They're making fun of my statues.
The cemetery in the front lawn.
Yeah, it's bad. You don't even know. I got statues I haven't put out yet. Joe knows. He's seen it. But anyway, I'm just saying, you know, all this shit, why do you have to ask about it? Why did you ask Donald Trump about her being black? Who cares? What does that have to do with issues? What does that have to do with like America?
Race has nothing to do with it.
You keep playing a race card, bro.
Yeah, they keep playing the race. It has nothing to do with
it. Like, you know, there's like Ben Carson said, you know, listen, Ben Carson, these people grew up with just a grandmother and shit like that, you know. What about what's his name there? Fucking oh Christ, from California there, the radio show host that ran for. I mean, I love him, and I can't believe I'm too amped up right now from the pizza. Oh, Larry Elder. What about Larry Elder? His fucking father was thrown out of his house. His father's mother was a prostitute, an actual prostitute. Okay, he didn't grow up with a father. One day, she was getting fucking banged. I guess he complained about it at like 10 years old. His mother said, get out. The fuck out. Go live on your own somewhere. This is a 10-year-old boy. Had to go out and fucking whatever. Made something of himself. Now he's brought up his son. Larry Elder's fucking, you know. Does that mean like, oh my God, you know, if he would have been like, oh, I'm black, I can't make it anymore. It's bullshit, bro. Mm-hmm. It's bullshit. You know, why do you think other people want to come to this country? You know, yep. There's fucking Cambodians that came over here fucking 2-3 years ago, and now they speak perfect English, and I own my own delicatessen. You know what I mean? What the fuck, bro? You know what I mean?
Dan said, Greg, how's Jimmy doing? Does he have high blood pressure? Get blood pressure checked. Jimmy's doing okay. I know that.
Jimmy's doing good. I just talked to him.
I talked to him too. He's doing okay.
Jimmy always has high blood pressure. Dave gives him high blood pressure.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Dave gives him high blood pressure, but he's doing okay. You know, he's doing fine.
Jimmy's doing.
Yeah.
There's no way Jimmy's going to go on that boat. If I talk to Jimmy about that, and that fucking water's even a little slightly rocky. Picture Jimmy, get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Dave, get me the fuck out of here. Call a helicopter. I can't picture Jimmy going, yeah, no, I love it on here.
No. And plus, you guys are going to be in the sun, and then they're going to want you to take off your shirt, and they're going to say,
I'll take off my shirt. They'll all be embarrassed because I'm not trying to be cocky, but I know my fucking shit. You know what I mean? I sing all the time. I can hang. But the thing is, I don't want to fucking do that shit.
Yeah, I know.
I want to be left alone. I'm not going on a dude. They want me to go on a cruise. Do you believe that? I'm telling my niece. I told him if I go on a fucking cruise, don't go on there because it could be the Titanic. I got bad luck. Lucia can't swim. She's Mexican. I said she might be able to water if you put a suitcase over her head because she's Mexican. You know what I'm saying? She goes like this. But you know, I can't. I'm not on no fucking cruise. You picture me out in the middle of the ocean. What am I, Valerie and Angela? You know what I mean?
No, you wouldn't do good in the ocean.
No, I wouldn't. I don't want to be out there. If I look around like this and I don't see land anywhere, I'm like, oh no. I'm gonna shit my pants, bro. You have no idea.
Can you imagine if you went on that cruise and you get stranded on an island with Lucia?
I'd be walking around, right? I'd be stranded on an island. I gotta eat rats. No, I'd be walking around with one of them fucking round tubes. What do you call them? Lifesavers. I'd be walking around with a lifesaver around me. Look at that guy at the dinner table with a big fucking. I'll bet you laugh, motherfuckers. But when the water starts coming over the boat, I got my lifesaver on already.
Gilligan's Island with Greg.
Unbelievable.
Gilligan's Island with Greg.
The worst is he wants me to pay for that? Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking I gotta get paid for that shit. And I ain't getting no $1,000 either. Fuck that. No, I can't do it. I love Dave. I love all those guys. I can't do it. I'm afraid of water. I told you it could have been because, like I told you, my father dove in and saved me. Fucking 12, I was under 12 feet, my mother said.
You can swim though, right?
Yeah, I can swim, but not in the middle of the ocean. I can't, especially if a shark. I'd be like fucking like this. But I can't leave Lucia. What am I going to do with her?
One time I was in Florida and I went parasailing, and and when they took me up, there were people all swim. Like I was looking down at the water. People are sitting there in the ocean and there are just big things. I'm looking and they're swimming close to people. I don't think people realize the sharks are like right there.
Well, do that. You don't realize that shit. Do you know that you can't see? Because if you're in the water, shark can be right here. You can't see them. But if you're up, you can see that shit. They swim right by you. You don't even know it. Dude, look, Joe's over here on a fucking parrot. Dude, if I was that far up, I'd be like a bird. I'd drop a turd down on somebody. Fuck that. I would shit. I hate heights, bro. I'd be up there like this. Like this. And you know what? It would be diarrhea. It'd be wet. Hey, Joe did bungee jumping too.
Imagine I bungee jumped. 18 or 20 stories. It was 20 stories, I think it was.
You would do that, Karina?
I'll never do it again.
I think Angela would push it.
Yeah.
I'll never do it again.
Angela, you wouldn't do no bungee jumping, would you? I'd be on the bottom watching. Yeah, right. Damn right. Me too.
No, I'd never do it again. Like I would not do it.
Joe did it. Joe told the guy, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And the guy's like, all right, relax. And he pushed him. And Joe's like, motherfucker!
Yeah. He told me to count to 3, and on 2, he pushed me.
He said, count to 3. Just take your breath. Count to 3. And Joe was 1, 2, and he went like this, pushed him. That's fucked up. Joe, I would have ran back up that mountain and killed the guy. I would have pushed him.
It took me 20 minutes to walk to the top.
After that, or just to get up
there? No, to get up there, because I think at that time it cost like $80.
Who were you with? You weren't with Morella, were you?
No, I was with my friend Mike Esposito from Florida.
Oh,
and I was in Florida. It was 1995, and we paid like $80, and then you had to walk up the stairs because it was like 18 stories high.
Oh shit!
So it took us like 15 to 20 minutes to get to the top, and then once you get to the top, they strap you in and they tell you once you pay, we're not refunding.
They're smart. They're smart. Notice Joe said I had to pay at the bottom. So you paid at the bottom.
At the bottom.
Because if you had to pay when you got up there, you'd be like, no fucking way.
No. They tell you, they said, once you pay now, you can walk to the top, you can walk right back down.
Was there anybody in front of you? Was there anybody in front of you that you watched get pushed off that shit too?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. Because Kamala got there, they strapped me in, they checked everything. And it was the weirdest feeling ever. I mean, it was because you're free falling.
Did you feel like you're going to die?
Yes.
Did your light flash in front of you? Did you see
no, but it felt like that dream where you're falling. You know that dream you're falling?
Did you see you, George, and Dennis, like when you were on your front lawn fighting and shit?
No. But Greg, I did want to talk about one other thing. We
Yes.
just had September 11th pass.
Yes.
Where were you on September 11th? Were you remember when the towers fell?
I tell you where I was. I was at my girlfriend had died 1 year and a day before that. My
Wow.
girlfriend, Melissa.
Melissa
And
died, yes.
I was on was it 43rd, 44th, 46th Street and like is it 11th Avenue or something like that, where she died in that house, in the room over there. So I was there and I was spray painting on the fucking sidewalk. A cop came over and he let me do it, believe it or not. You know, and he's like, I'm not even going to say anything, fuck it. You know, because I told him my girlfriend died here a year ago. Actually it was September 11th I did that because it was after midnight. It was like September 10th after midnight I did that. Then I met my friend, my partner Paul, at a round-the-clock diner, which was right there where the fucking, matter of fact, the diner's gone. But it was right there where the Twin Towers went. I went home, and by the time I got home, the Twin Towers had just come down. My father's like, the Twin Towers just came down. And I'm like, no, they didn't. I was just there. Hold on 1 second, Joe. I got to pee. Talk to the guys for a second.
All right, I'll talk to the guy.
Anybody on there? No.
Windward, what's going on? He says all of Greg's early donations on RX Muscles should equal third Carnival ticket for Greg. Easy. That's true, Windward. Tyler, I hate that dream. Yes, John, I would never do bungee jumping again. It was the worst. I mean, it was just that feeling where you're falling. So it was really bad. I tried it one time, me and my friend in Florida. I said, I'm going to do it. I was, 20, I think. I don't know how old I was, but I was young. I was really young, so that's why I did it. But never again. I did want to do. I did want to jump out of a plane, but I don't know. I don't think I could do that now. So we'll see and everything. Tyler Durton, what's up? Dan, Harry Dunn. Who else we got on here? Anthony D. Saying hello. Well, I'm going to tell you we're on 9/11. Windward says I was 26-year-old getting ready to go to work with my construction arm when the towers fell.
Yeah. So anyway, my girlfriend had died September 10th, 2000. So I went back there, and I spray painted outside the house. I love you, all this shit. And I left flowers and candles right there at the bottom of the steps. And then I went to meet my friend, my partner, Paul, who in my book, by the way, if any of you guys read
Luciano, what's up, Luciano?
Hey, Luciano, how you doing, my brother?
Good.
So I went and I met him at Around the Clock Diner. Mm-hmm. We ate there. We left around a little bit after 7. And by the time I got home, the Twin Towers had just gotten hit. So we just missed it. Yep. I might have been I might have been crushed. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the Around the Clock Diner got fucking,
My best friend, Tony, who passed away, he was actually doing construction across the street in the building across from the towers. When the first plane hit, he actually tried to go in to help people, but the cops pulled him away, and he was driving a motorcycle at the time, so he was able to get out of the city because there was a lot of traffic. But, he was trying to help people and go in, but, cops told him, get out of here.
Dude, I went down there the next day, and in the North Bronx, there was still smoke, and you could smell the fucking smell.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing all the fire from the Fort Lee and everything. It was crazy.
We couldn't get past, I don't remember, 20-something Street or 30th Street. I can't remember what it was, but we went down there because I was going to see Paulie.
Yeah, I know. One of my friends who was a cop there said, he was in when the towers and stuff, he kept hearing things thump on cars, and it was people's bodies. And he was like, where's that thump? And he kept looking around, and it was bodies hitting the ground.
I know guys who died in that shit.
Yeah, I do too. My neighbor died.
Yeah. One of my friends died, Joe Sport.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it was crazy down there, man.
It was crazy. So I just want to try to memorize 9/11 and just those who lost lives, John Scuderi says, I'd rather have Kamala, the WWE wrestler, over President Kamala. Yeah, you're right. John, how you doing, John?
Hey, John, you could go on my place on that RX cruise. I can't do it, brother. I love Dave. I love all them guys, but everybody's asking me. I'm getting crazy letters and not letters, messages and shit.
Yep.
I can't do it. I'm scared of water, bro. I can't do it.
Anthony said, did any of us see the Craig Titus movie, Fit for Murder? I did not see it yet.
But I was around Craig back then. He was.
Yeah, Craig was kind of crazy.
I love. His wife was such a good girl. Kelly was such a good girl. I was friends with her. What a good girl she was. That was a really bad mismatch. Oof.
You know, I just wanted to also, Greg, touch base on that bodybuilder, Iliam Gollum, who passed away. He was 36. The big guy, 36.
Oh, yeah, I never met.
You never met him, obviously, but I mean, I heard stories because he was friends with Rich Piana, and I heard he was taking a lot of stuff like PMA and stuff, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so that might have been the cause. I don't know, you know, but I've heard stories.
By the way, John just said he'll buy me a ticket if I go. I can't, John. Dave even said he'll get me. I can't. I'd shit my pants. I'd have to get paid a lot of money. You know what I mean? And even then, I'd be walking around with a tube around me. You know what I mean? I'd be scared shit. I'm scared of that shit. I don't like cruises, water. You know what I mean? If I can't see land, I'd have diarrhea. I'd be like this, holding on to a pole. You know what I mean? Like this.
Your safest bet is just to bring your mother-in-law.
Oh
That's
my
your
God.
safest bet, Greg. Because you can float, you can go back on her and just take her right back.
Dude, the fucking water would part. There'd be an oil slick and shit. Even the sharks wouldn't eat her. They'd be like, that's junk food.
Yeah, you know, they would think she's a whale or something.
Yeah, I'm scared, John. I'm scared of water, bro. I don't like that, like the ocean and everything. I just told Joe, I don't know if you saw, but I say it again. When I was a little boy, I was 1, so I don't remember it. But I guess subconsciously, I walked off a pier off Rye Beach, and my father dove in. You know, it was at a party, like a 4th of July party, I think. I just remember my mother telling me, and I went like 12 feet down, and my father dove all the way to the bottom and pulled me up. And I don't remember it, but I have this wicked fear of water. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why I think I maybe it's a subconscious thing. Maybe my brain remembers it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I just that I shit my pants with the thought of going out in a boat like that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I could do it. I don't know why. I can't do half the things. I can't eat half the things I ate when I was young.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Well, Greg, we're about an hour, so I'm going to wrap things up. Brother, I love you like a brother. So I will talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for jumping in the chat. John Mancini, John Scuderi, Winwood, Anthony D, Tyler, Harry Dunn, everyone, Natalia, thanks for jumping on. We appreciate it. Greg, I will talk to you shortly.
Absolutely.
All right. Say hello to Angelo, and your niece.
Karina.
All right. Thank you for the pizza.
All right. All right, Joey. Thanks. Bye.